Gideon Levy is a journalist and columnist for the Haaretz newspaper. He joins us now from Tel Aviv. Welcome back to the program, Gideon. Haaretz has reported that Israeli prisons are on high alert in case of riots in the wake of Adnan's death. Describe to us how authorities have reacted to his death.
First of all, how did they react before his death? Because there was a cloud of apathy and lack of interest in his fate. This time, not only he was not transferred to hospital, but left in his cell, which by itself is criminal. The Israeli media had no interest in him, and almost nobody wrote about his hunger strike, unlikely former hunger strikes. Now, as usual in Israel, everybody is only preoccupied with the consequences. Will the Islamic Jihad launch rockets? Will there be some terror actions in the West Bank? But for me, we have to start with his death. His death is the crime.
Yes, and we know that he was being held in administrative detention without charge. The figures estimate that about 1,000 Palestinians are in that position where they are being detained without charge. How is that even legal under international law, let alone Israeli law?
First of all, it's illegal. Give me one example of a state that claims that it is a democracy where 1,000 people are in jail without trial, without any limit of time, without knowing what are the charges. In Israel, it is possible because we have still emergency laws from the times of the British Mandate. But as it sounds ridiculous, it is ridiculous, and everyone should judge. Can it be defined as a democracy with 1,000 people in jail without trial?
Well, that's right, and we know many Israelis have been protesting on the streets across Israel in response to Benjamin Netanyahu's proposed judicial reforms. Of course, this is a separate issue, but it is part of the same fabric and atmosphere right now where many Israelis are now questioning whether or not this administration that's currently in power is committed to having a fair justice system.
Unfortunately, what you said is true, but is totally irrelevant to the occupation, because there was no difference with the attitude toward the occupied territories between this government and former governments. Don't be wrong. In Israel, there are deep differences between right and left, between Netanyahu and the opposition. There is one issue on which everyone says the same, thinks the same, and acts the same, and this is the occupation. So put this aside. The protest has nothing to do with administrative detention of Palestinians. It has nothing to do with the occupation, and it has nothing to do with Israel becoming an apartheid state.
Okay, Gideon Levy, we'll have to leave it there, but great to get your thoughts as always. Thank you.